going, my Tacticians? Welcome back to another video. It's been a long time, it's been a while, but hey, MB is finally able to, record some videos. Finally, he's got a break from work, etc. And you know what? Let's get started with Tactician Monday matches. Why not let's get started with a really long single battle? I hope you're in it for the long haul with this one, because this was a doozy. This battle was a doozy, I'm telling you right now. Real doozy. Alright, so I'm going to start this off with my Suicune. Been a while since I've actually brought out Suicune, and Myranda can bring out the Speed Form Deoxys. I'm like, okay, this is going to be interesting. So we're going to be showing off our pressure. It's going to be awesome, I'm telling you. These battles were really awesome. These took place a long time ago. Zen Headbutt coming out from Deoxys is going to do, a tiny bit of damage to Suicune. Suicune's not caring. You can go for the Calm Mind setup. And of course, this is my leftovers Calm Mind Suicune setup. Because why not? Why not? Just why not? Now, Deoxys is going to go for the Stealth Rock. Should have done that from the start of the turn. But, hey. A little late to the party, doesn't matter. I set up the Tailwind here, thinking maybe I can outspeed this Deoxys. Because... that's just what I do. That's what I think. Hey, maybe this Deoxys outspeeds me like 3 times, but maybe I can get an outspeed. So Zen Headbutt comes out, not able to connect with my Suicune as I set up another Calm Mind. And yeah, that Tailwind just confirms that, nope, I am not outspeeding this Deoxys anytime soon. And I'm able to get another turn of leftovers off, so I'm almost right back to full HP thanks to my leftovers. And I got 2 Calm Minds set up. Now another Zen Headbutt, this one does connect, and it does, quite a bit of damage, but I'm like, take this! A nice scald to the face! Does not get the burn off. Does not get the burn. So Suicune not able to get the burn off on this Deoxys, as another Zen Headbutt avoids the Suicune, and Suicune goes for another scald to finish it off. So all things considered, it's going pretty well. This battle has gone pretty well so far. So I'm 1-0. This is a singles battle, like I said. It's not my forte. But, I think this took place like one of the last streams I was able to do. And now Lugia coming out onto the field. And I know it is not a, it's not a pressure Lugia. It is the other one. I forget what it's called. I forget what ability Lugia has. It's been a while since I've battled. Seriously, it has been a while. But I go for the Scald here, and I thank him for the rain as I get the damage off, but it's not going to do a ton of damage. Lugia is a very tanky Pokemon. Extremely tanky, even with my Calm Mind setup. Now, Hurricane comes out. It's going to do absolutely nothing to my Suicune. The confusion, though, is going to be another story entirely. So I'm like, okay, Suicune managing to get the Tailwind set up. Now that I'm no longer under any pressure, I can, set up my moves as freely as I want. So another Tailwind is established for me. And this time, I know I can outspeed the Lugia. So I snap out of confusion, go for another Calm Mind, because it doesn't matter what my opponent does. That Hurricane was pretty much the strongest move this Lugia has. If it doesn't have any kind of setup moves, as we see here, it's got the Recover. So I know it has 3 moves. It's got the Rain Dance, it's got the Hurricane, and it's got the Recover. If it doesn't have, say, Calm Mind or anything, then I have nothing to fear against this Lugia. It can just sit there and do whatever it wants, and it, it retreats there, seeing that it's not going to do any damage to me. As Dialga comes out now for my opponent. And this one has pressure, so I'm like, okay, this is going to be annoying. So I go for another Scald. Go for another Scald here. Gonna do quite a bit of damage. Not able to do enough to get like a burn or something. That dragon type resistance to water, even with the rain setup and 3 Calm Minds, is just so devastating. Draco Meteor coming out from the Dialga. Gonna be smacking into my Suicune, and my Suicune takes it like a boss. Taking it like a boss. As I go for the Ice Beam here. Trying to get the KO, barely avoid the KO there. Dialga managed to survive. I'm impressed that this Dialga managed to endure that. That's 3 Calm Minds I set up. As another Draco Meteor comes out here, gonna be smacking into my Suicune. I'm like, okay, It's not gonna do anything. It didn't do any damage the first time, so it's not gonna do anything the second time, especially as I set up another tailwind. I'm like, come on, is that all you got? Where are your physical attacks? My Suicune can take these special attacks all day with these Calm Minds. Now, the third Draco Meteor, I'm not sure why my opponent just spammed Draco Meteor. It's not doing anything. Seriously, if the first one doesn't do enough damage to me, the second one, and especially the third one's not going to do anything. So another Scald comes out. I almost said Calm Mind, but Scald's going to come out, finish off the Dialga. That's the end of that. I figured he'd swap, but nope, my opponent does not swap. Or she does not swap. It's hard to remember genders. Now, Pheromosa comes out. I'm like, okay, now we're getting somewhere. So I'm expecting a physical attack, and we do get the physical attack. We get the lunge coming out from the Pheromosa. Gonna get some nice damage out on Suicune and avoid those special attack drop or special attack or special defense bonuses from the Calm Mind. But one Scald, no Focus Sash on Pheromosa. Rest in pepperoni, the Pheromosa. So, my Suicune is, kicking butt. Doing some serious damage here as the Greninja now comes out. Goes for a Dark Pulse. Gonna do so much damage, for 3 Calm Minds. And gonna go for a nice Scald. And this tells me something. This is a Battle Bond Greninja. It is not a, Protein Greninja. It's Battle Bond Greninja. And I see that it was able to outspeed me despite the, the Tailwind. So I don't bother to go for another one. I just go for another Scald. Try to get rid of this Greninja. I barely avoid the KO. Barely avoid it. And so I'm like, oh crud, if this Greninja goes for another one, I don't take the risk. I refuse to let this Greninja get a KO to get that Battle Bond. And I send out Naomi. So Naomi gonna be swapped in. And take some damage from those Stealth Rocks earlier. Dark Pulse comes out here, gonna be doing some damage, not a lot, but it's enough so that Naomi is brought down to like 1/5 her health. Now Greninja falls back, not gonna risk losing it at this point, because that's Battle Bond Greninja like I figured, and I go for the Fake Out here into the Arceus. Not able to do any damage, but respectable. Now I'm like, okay, I can take one more Stealth Rock with Naomi, so I pull her back and send in Amelia. Never has a Delcatty looked so terrified of an Arceus as it goes for Judgment. Please forgive me, Amelia. Oh, that was absolutely a horrible decision on my part, but I did not mean for that to happen to you, girl. I'm so sorry. So I send out Rosemary. I'm like, okay, Rosemary can do something here. Let's see what we can do. Now, that was obviously a Water Arceus, so it's not going to do any damage against me. I go for the Sludge Bomb here, trying to see if I can, get some decent damage and to poison off. And I get some nice poison off. I get the poison damage onto the Lugia. So I'm like, hey, sweet. Now I go for the Leech Seed, trying to really torture this Lugia. Hurricane comes out, and that's going to deal all the damage necessary to bring Rosemary down to 5 HP. And I'm like, oh crud, she is not looking good here. There's no way she's going to last another turn. So I deploy the Toxic Spikes to finish the battle off. There's no way my opponent can survive now with that Greninja. So all I have to do is get it onto the field, and that is it. I sacrificed Rosemary here to get the Toxic Spikes up, but that's okay. She did her job. She's poisoned the Lugia. There's no way it can recover enough and keep that defensive ability barrier that it has. I forget its name, pardon me, forgive me, I'm an idiot. But Naomi is on the field and ready to kick some butt. So I go with a Fake Out here, gonna just weaken this Lugia as much as possible. Flinch goes off. That's the end of the Lugia here. Now I go for one final Icicle Crash, because why not? Goodbye, Lugia! Not so special without your Calm Minds. Now, Arceus is on the field. There's only 2 Pokemon left. One of them is the Arceus, and the other is the Greninja. All I have to do is get the Greninja onto the field, and the game is mine. So I go for the Night Slash here. dealing whatever damage I can to Arceus before Naomi goes down, because this is literally her last play. Not able to get crit damage off, not able to do a ton of damage to the Arceus. Instead, I just faint and sacrifice my Weavile. Now Arceus on the field. What can we do here? I send in Esmeralda. So Esmeralda, my Flygon, on the field and ready to kick butt. Not gonna take not gonna take that much damage from the Stealth Rocks. Earth Power though comes out, gonna connect onto the Arceus, gonna deal quite a little bit of damage. Yeah, quite a little bit of damage. As Judgment comes out again, and she manages to hang tough. My Flygon is hanging tough. Now, I go for the Boom Burst here. I go for my strongest attack, trying to finish it off right here, right now. And I do finish off the Arceus. Thank goodness, because I did not want to lose, did not want to sacrifice Esmeralda. As Greninja comes out now. There's only one turn left. The battle is over because the Greninja is poisoned and my opponent forfeits. So, whew! That was a tough fight. That was really tough. Can't believe how long that battle took. Seriously, the singles battles take forever to conclude. But we're not done yet. I've got one more battle to show up, and it's going to be between me and GoldieGC. GoldieGC thought he could, take Impy down with his Ice Team. He thought he scored the lottery when he took on, Team Impy with all the dragons. He's got the Reshiram, he's got the Latias, he's got the Garchomp, got the Flygon, the Kommo-o, and the Jangmo against, let's see, we got a Weavile, we got Articuno, we got a Kyurem fused with Reshiram, we got an Alolan Sandslash, we got an Aurorus, and we got a Lapras. Like he scored the lottery with here. Got the full Ice Team versus Dragons. Ain't no way he could lose this, he said. It's impossible, he said. I had the advantage. Well, Impy's about to show you why you never underestimate the Impster. Never underestimate the Reshiram. Tactical knowledge. Because he's got some power left in him. So Lapras and Weavile coming out for Cynthia and Draco. So Ice Shard comes out, going to be doing so much damage here to Cynthia. Cynthia barely clings to life at 4 HP, and Impy does the stupid thing and goes for Bulldoze. I'm like, crud. I thought that would be a K. I thought he would just KO by Cynthia. Cynthia held on for me, and all I do is just get killed. Oh my goodness, poor Cynthia. She does not forgive me for that one. She did not forgive me for this battle at all. Did not have faith in her ability to survive. Now, I lose both my leads, so I send out my Latias and my Totem Kommo-o. That's right, Impy's got a few tricks left up his sleeve, so Lapras pulls it back. He's going to be sending in the Articuno now. So, shiny Articuno, by the way. And setting up the pressure. So much pressure for Team Impy as I go for the Latias Mega. I'm gonna go for my Mega Latias here. Gonna be trying to endure whatever damage she can. Now, Weavile gonna go for the Ice Shard here, trying to take out my Kommo-o, but unlike with my Garchomp, who was Ground and Dragon, my Kommo-o is fighting in Dragon. So I'm able to endure the Ice Shard as I go for my annoying Hat of Censorship. Seriously, Game Freak. You're still not gonna let me show these Z moves off on YouTube. But even with Sword and Shield almost about to hit, you still will not let me show these Z moves off. Oh, by the way, I still planned on making that Smogon video in the video series I was working on before. So look forward to that. As the Z move ends and I finish off the Weavile, and the Articuno is barely, sitting at 50%, or not even 50%, like 40% HP. Weavile goes down, Kommo-o boosts ready to go, Heal Pulse comes out, can be giving my Kommo-o all the health that he lost. So all the damage done, gone. Impy is in the fight. Now, Kyurem comes out for my opponent, and I'm like, Kyurem. We meet again on the battlefield. Only this time, Impy demonstrates why he does not rely on Kyurem, because Reshiram's strong without the boosts, or without the, without the fusion. Hurricane comes out, gonna avoid the kommo-o. Draco Meteor comes out, gonna be connected onto my Latias. And she's not gonna be happy about this at all. Rest in pepperoni, my Mega Latias. I think he really thought that that Hurricane was gonna, finish off my kommo-o. Didn't focus on my kommo-o. So I'm like, okay. Now we gotta do something here. What am I gonna do? What am I gonna do here? So I send an editor. Why not send in a Jangmo alongside a kommo-o? It was a brilliant plan here. Best plan Impy ever had, as Kyurem runs for its life. And sends out, Goldie sends out the Sand Slash. So the little Sand Slash comes out. Clanging Scales comes out. Gonna be smacking into the Articuno and the Sand Slash. Not gonna do a lot of damage to the Sand Slash because of that steel typing. And that's gonna be the end of the Articuno though. Dragon Dance comes out for Eridor. So Dragon Dancing Jangmo on the field. So now he's got two problems to worry about. This kommo-o and the Jangmo. Both of them have strong attack and speed. As I demonstrate here, Drain Punch coming from my kommo-o. Gonna be smacking into the Sand Slash. Gonna be reducing that, the low-end Sand Slash, to nothing. Goodbye. And my Sky Uppercut from Eridor. Punching the Lapras in the jaw and saying, get the fluff out of my battlefield. Bring me my Kyurem! Bring me my prey that I have been wanting to smack! And here comes the Kyurem on the field alongside the Aurorus. Only 2 Pokemon remain for Goldie, and this is it. Battle is gonna be decided right here, right now. Snow warning. I want a snow warning, Aurora. Somebody give me one. I want it. Give me it. Whatever. As I go for the Clanging Scales to finish off the Kyurem. That's going to wipe it from the field. Aurora's not looking too good over there either. So my defenses may go down, but it doesn't matter because there's only one Pokemon left. Kyurem goes down. Sky Uppercut from Eridor finishes off the Aurorus. And that is the end of the battle. Woo! Feels good to be able to show off these battles once again. I'll see you Tacticians in the next video. I am going to be streaming once again. I'm free for several days, so yay! Until then, I'm Impedo W Fedora Retro. I'll see you all next time. Bye bye.
I'm taking in what I can get, but I can't find the answers yet. Head in the water, slow my mind. I hold my breath until I'm found.